Women, it is okay not to be okay. It is not okay to accept not being okay. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about women. It is okay not to be okay. I brought this topic up because I too need to hear these words of encouragement. So I decided, instead of just talking to myself or venting all alone, I would rather talk to myself and others that would like to view this video. So the reason why I brought this up is because I think it's important for us women to check in with each other from time to time. And I think it's harder for women to do because we say men have all the pride in the world, but I feel like women, and we have so much pride, and we sometimes don't know how to let it go, I'll say, and just kind of focus on us and the now instead of the future and the when. And our kids and our husbands, if we're married, or anybody else that is truly important in our life, we tend to, put us behind all of that. And it honestly dawned on me how selfish I was being towards myself. I feel like women just don't know how to put ourselves first. We don't know how to take care of us. Whether you have children or you don't, putting yourself first is so crucial and it's so important, because just think, doing all these duties and you're tending to the child when they need tending to, and your man when he needs tending to, and you just kind of eventually end up feeling super worn out. So you kind of do spaz out, and sometimes you might feel like, oh, well, I'm not getting enough help. I feel like he doesn't care. I feel like these kids don't care about me. We tend to have that thought process like, nobody cares about me. I do all this work, and these kids, they don't see the effort I put into these things. That's because we're not taking care of us. Some women might think, well, you could probably take care of yourself because you got time to do that. I don't have time to do that. I have this and I have that. Girl, just like you got time to clean, just like you got time to cook, just like you got time to do other things aside from tending to yourself, you got time to make for yourself. You gotta put it out on a piece of paper and say, this is gonna be my day. Or it could just be random. You wake up that day and you feel like, fuck it, this is about me and I'm gonna make it about me. This is my day. Yes, I have this I need to do, that, but that's not gonna get in the way of me. And once you get that mindset, you can start to move forward in a more positive light within yourself. And you won't be so angry by the end of the week or whenever that breaking point comes up. You won't be so tired by the end of the week. You won't be so anxious or so stressed because you know that day is coming or already came, and you're kind of relaxed. So on the days that I have free for myself, I wake up in the morning time, especially on days where my son has to go to school. I'll run me a bath water. I'll put some Epsom salt and some essential oil in the bathtub. I'll get it nice and warm. I'll close that door and lock it as well. I get my phone out and I sit in the tub for about an hour. And after that, I get out. I got my clothes laid out. My room is already clean to perfection. I get dressed. I oil myself up real good. I make sure I got on my nice perfume. I go to the bathroom, I do my hair, I make sure I'm looking good, and then after that I feel semi better. Then I start the next portion of that day. Okay, I'm gonna have to get me something to get through this day, so I get me some wine. If you're not a wine drinker, maybe you smoke. If you're not a smoker, I don't know, maybe you read or do some other stuff, like some stress relieving things. Maybe you just run you a nice cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and those things are stress-free. Whatever it is, after that I'm chilling for the rest of the day, and I'm not that angry because I made time for myself. Now, you might be the only one telling yourself you shouldn't go out, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't buy you that your favorite little perfume or your outfit, when you're used to constantly tending to other people's needs. you're not going to be used to spending things on yourself. Whatever you're used to doing, it's going to be hard to break that. And once you give that other thing you put before you some space, and you actually put yourself first, you're going to see a big change in your mental health. You're going to feel like empowered just by doing those little steps. So next time you go to the store, instead of thinking, what do my kids need? Let me see what I want. Maybe I don't need that necklace. Maybe I don't need an extra charm on my Pandora bracelet. Maybe I don't need them glasses that cost a little too much. But right now, it don't matter what I maybe don't need. It's about what I want. Give yourself what you want. And then after that, just think about how good you would feel. You're gonna have to learn the hard way. If you don't do what you need to do today for yourself, that in the long run, you're just going to become angry. And it comes from a place of truth and pain and hurt. We're not putting enough within ourselves to feel better. If we did that, there would be no angriness, no animosity. If you're not happy, how do you think you're going to make everyone around you happy? And you're going to start to resent yourself. And then you're going to start to resent your kids. You're going to start to resent your kids. You're going to start to get in your man face and be starting shit with him. And you're going to be spazzing out because you're angry and nobody can read your mind. And you don't want to have to express it because we women just feels like they should just feel it. You don't feel it? You don't see it? Do you not see it? I don't have to say anything. This is how women think because we do so much. We give so much. But we would expect somebody to notice a little change within our attitudes and our moods. And even when they do, guess what we do? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with me. And then when they say, okay, we get even more mad. That's because we're not allowing ourselves to be free in a certain way. We're putting ourselves in a box, so we keep ourselves in that box. And that box can make us very dark and unhappy inside. So I would say for women with children and women without children, it doesn't matter. We need to put ourselves first. It is not selfish to put you first. Like they said, happy wife, happy life. This is a universal term because even if a woman is not with a man and she's not married to them, just a happy woman is a happy life. Because guess what? One thing a woman knows how to do is not make you happy if she's not happy. Let's put a delay on these goddamn kids here. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get myself together first. Your man in your face, I don't want to talk to you. Bitch, where you at? Hit me up. Because I'm ready to go. That's what we want. Okay, that's what we want when we feel like we had enough. And we want our mental health in order. And it's important because as women, we are full of emotion. If you allow this to take over, you're going to be picking up toys and cleaning up the house and cooking for your man and doing things for other people, looking out for your family members, giving some money to your sister and giving some money to your mama, giving people rides, looking out for looking out for that person. Deep down inside in your head, you scratching and clawing your way out of that deep, dark hole. And then it's not going to be something you can hide anymore. Now, you look like what you're going through. Baby, that's the worst thing to do. If y'all see me right now, would y'all look at me and say, damn, she's stressed? Would y'all be like, dang, she got a glow. Oh, dang, she pretty. Baby, I've been stressed. But I've been putting me first. It's helping me. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay? Right? What did I just say? Right. Put you first. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Put you first, boo. Because that's the only way you're going to get the outcome you want out of life. And then you're going to start seeing shit fall into place. When your man get on your nerves, you going to turn your motherfucking other cheek and fall straight the fuck to bed. You ain't giving no energy to that, babes. We like, yeah, alright, Oh, you know what? I could, but I'm not. You funny though. You funny. You're not worth it. Nah, you're not worth it. That's how you're gonna be talking. That's how you're gonna be feeling when your kids push you. Sit your, you know what? I done gave you a chance. Keep playing with me, I'm gonna beat the brakes off your ass. You know? You're gonna be able to, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I see it. I see the change. Or instead of you spazzing out, you're not even hesitating, okay? Once you get to a point where you hesitating, when you like thinking about it, you know you done found some type of peace. You done found some type of calm within. There is something that you're going through that you're not able to express to nobody because you don't trust them. That's fine. You don't need to call a counselor. You don't need to call your auntie. You don't need to call on nobody but God. When you're able to speak your ugly truth, when the house is quiet, when there's nobody in the house, and just talk, let it out, let it out, let it out, and keep letting it out. Now I just let out my past trauma. Now I just let out my anger. Now I just let out my hatred. But how the hell do I manage it? And that's hard. You were pained by that one woman or that one man that hurt you, or the group of men, or the group of women that made you feel ugly inside, the group of women that made you feel like you were less than. And the biggest bullies be your motherfucking elders. Your grannies and your aunties be the biggest bullies that cause a lot of fucking insecurity. You would think it'd be the man. Sometimes it can be if they're predators. They will install hate within yourself. As a black woman, they will put the hate in you and you won't even know where it stemmed from. As you grow older, the voices in your head that came from your granny, that came from your mama and your auntie, start to sound like you. So all you feel is hate from yourself. You don't love yourself because of what other people told you about yourself. And you won't know that until you express it, until you open your mouth and say, I'm angry. In your mind, something gonna say, why? Why are you angry? And you're gonna say, cause I'm angry because of this. I'm angry because I'm ugly. How are you ugly? Why do you feel ugly? Because I was told I was ugly. Oh. So you were told you were ugly? You didn't feel ugly before? You were told you were ugly. You were told you were worthless. You were told that you weren't good enough. Now that's why you feel this way now about yourself, because you were told those things. Okay? So once you come to realization, after you done spewed out all the ugly, and now that you have the why, now you can work on fixing yourself. That ain't gonna mean that stuff ain't gonna get harder, or it's gonna be 100% easy, but you're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel stronger. You're gonna feel more confident. You're gonna know the why to certain things, so you won't let it bother you. Because as soon as you get that thought process, well, I'm ugly, I'm stupid, I'm not nothing, you're like, oh no, that wasn't me saying that. People will see potential in you, and since they see potential, they'll call you stupid. People will see beauty in you, and since they see beauty, they will call you ugly. We grow up. As we grow into adulthood, when we're a young woman in high school, we don't really think about it. You know, our mind is so rushed with school and boys and parties and fun, and it don't really matter, right? So we grow up, and now we ain't in teenage years no more. We in full-fledged adult years. That's when all that anger, that trauma, and all that shit, that's when it's really gonna hit. If it hit in high school, it's gonna really hit in adult years. Because you can't run from it no more. You are the adult, so you have to fix it. I'm gonna have to forgive myself. I'm gonna have to make me a priority, okay? And as I'm speaking to y'all, I'm speaking to me. This is my therapy, and I hope it helps any woman out there as well. Cheers to putting us first. So with that being said, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video, y'all. I hope that y'all took something out of this video, honestly. And if anything, like, comment, subscribe to my channel if y'all want to view more videos of me, if y'all want to see more of this, if y'all want to have more conversations like this. If y'all disagree with everything that I say, that's okay. Tell me in a comment. Thank y'all for watching this. Whoever sat down and watched the full video, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thank you. Bye.